Hello, friends. Good evening. Thank you for joining me again today. Today, we want to talk about funding for your study in Canada as an international student. Maybe you are yet to apply to come to Canada for study, or you're already in Canada. This information is important and you benefit from it if you pay attention. Before I go ahead, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe and click the notification button so that as soon as I post any video, you will be the first to get the notice. So today, if you're an international student looking to fund your postgraduate studies in Canada, I'm going to give you some tips. I'm a student here. I'm a Ph.D. student. I'm doing my second Ph.D. in Canada, and I have funding from the first day I entered the university till today. So what are the sources of funding when you want to come to Canada? I'm going to start from when you want to come until when you're already inside Canada. So when you want to come to Canada, you're applying for admission. Almost every university in Canada, that is government university, provincial universities, even some private universities have what is called entrance scholarship. The entrance scholarship gives you access to a minimum amount of funding that will help you to at least settle down when you come in. Some of them can be up to $22,000 in a year. Some could be up to $18,000 in a year. You could even get up to $40,000 in a year, depending on the university. So each university have their own minimum funding that you will get, depending on the province and the cost of living in that province. So entrance scholarship is one of the things that I got when I came to the University of Calgary. And also another stuff that comes is international student recruitment scholarship. So that's another funding some universities also give. How do you apply for them? In the time you're applying for your application or your admission, you will see immediately you finish, some of them, there are some buttons you just click for you to be included in application for scholarship. If you desire to be part of the scholarship, that's why you need to read the instructions very well, so that you'll be able to know when you are supposed to say, okay, I want to be part of the scholarship. You select those forms, you select those buttons. And some of them is not there. You need to submit your application for admission first. After submitting your application for admission first, you go back to your portal, go back to your page. You will see where it is written, apply for awards. Apply for awards. You click there, you start fresh application for award, where you fill information for award. You might have some detail of your CV and other things, your information in that place. And most times, luckily, the reference letter you submitted for admission most times are used for the same award, but read the instruction, it can differ from one university to another. So this is mostly high entrance scholarship funded, of course. So I've told you about international student scholarship. Almost every university does have it, but there are several scholarships in the university. Some of them is funded by individuals, some are by trust, some are by organization, memorial, keeping memory of some people that are significant in the university, in the society, and some are giving it as a fund, as a gift to the university, as a grant, and it is for the students to access it. So there are two big funding that is not restricted for international students in Canada. Venia scholarship is about $50,000 a year. You have KLAM scholarship. KLAM scholarship has $40,000 plus $5,000 travel grant. So these are some of the scholarship you could get in the various universities. So then we have another one, Commonwealth Scholarship Program. If you are eligible for it, depending on the country you are coming from, you could be able to get this. Also, another way you could get funding in in universities in Canada is by working. Yeah, there are jobs in the campus. If you go to every university, they have jobs, research assistantship job, teaching assistantship job, and you can work on campus. So looking for a job on your campus, there are job opportunities which you can do, support jobs, and also even big time jobs. You can do that in your university, and that can help you and support your studies while you're in Canada. Another source of funding is you also can also work outside the university, not just inside. In some countries, they will restrict you to work inside the university, but in Canada, you can work both inside and outside. The work you do inside the university most times are not, it's not most times, it's not counted towards the 20-hour limit that Canada had before now. But presently, in this 2024, from 2023 till now, international students in Canada are allowed to work for full time. So, and that full time, this year, from January, they actually gave a renewal that it will last till 30th of April. But from 30th of April, the cap for international student work, they are talking about maybe reducing it to 30 hours a week. It is still a substantial time to work. And that work is for outside. So you can actually get some money working outside the university campus, as well as you still have opportunity while you're doing that work outside to work inside the university. But remember, you are coming to study. So you must balance the two, balance your academics with work and then income. So that's another way of making money, getting funding to support yourself while you're in Canada. So another sources of funding is you could go to international student services. Every university have international student services. They will tell you the funding that are specifically for international students in your university, which is within your university. So you could use that as a way of also funding for yourself. And we also will have, there's also this home country funding. Some persons come to Canada for scholarship from their home country. It could be from the university where you are teaching or from your home country, whatever, scholarship board in your country that you got it. So that could also support you while you come to Canada. There are also international foundation and organizations that give different types of scholarships in Canada. You can also look for some global scholarships, which you can have access to. But it's always important for you to check your visa requirement to make sure that you keep to the work restrictions and regulations when you are working or when you come to Canada. Remember that one thing that is important is you need to start early to search for universities you go to, the funding available, and review eligibility criteria, because if you are not eligible with beautiful application, they will not select you. You need to be eligible before you apply. And some of this application takes a lot of time to submit. So don't waste your time if you know you are not eligible. Submit application before the deadlines. There are competition, a lot of people are submitting for it. So if you submit late, you have automatically eliminated yourself. Nobody will consider it. Submit before the deadline. Being proactive and thorough in your scholarship search will enhance your chances of securing financial support for your postgraduate studies in Canada. There are a lot of funding, but you need to start early and you need to work towards it. Be strategic in your search and be strategic in your application. Start your packaging now before the opening. The application rounds open for the year 2025. So inviting you to explore the universities. There are a lot of them, and there are a lot of them. Please, if you have not subscribed, remember to click the subscription button and also the notification button. Thank you for joining me today. See you later. Bye.